My name is Samira Yamin, and I'm from Los Angeles, California. What I love about being an artist is that I can do anything. I can sort of study anything. And if today it's atomic substance and tomorrow it's, the fall of the Soviet Union, that's perfectly fine. And I get to think about all of these totally disparate things and bring them together in a way that when you're held to mastery, then it's somewhat of a box. Very basic understandings of how the natural world is constructed from geometric forms. So in this case, this is the square this first square here is unity. It's the individual unit, or the representation of the entire universe as a single thing. And then from that it expands into multiplicity.
My name is Billy Maines, and I am from Orlando, Florida. My day job is investigative journalism and advocacy journalism, so I just try to attempt to relate stories as they actually exist, as opposed to as we hoped that they would. As 9:07 p.m. lost its second hand to 9:08 p.m., everything changed. I heard a pop. Everything was in that pop. All the love and the anger and the kindness and the beauty and the glory and the God and the Easter and the family and the dogs and the love and my friends and my life and my mind, they were all suspended for a moment in gunpowder outside my window. I raced outside, the dogs followed. I threw my entire torso atop Alan, who had thrown his body 6 feet from his chair by virtue of a pistol aimed directly at his heart. I reached for my cell phone with blood on my hands and I dialed 911, and I dialed God, and I screamed bloody murder, and the neighbors heard, and they jumped over the fence, and I just lay there with my hand pressed against the hole in Alan's heart. I breathed into his mouth in between tears and screams. I begged him to hold on, hold on, hold on. There were breaths, but they weren't real. There were moans, but they weren't words. It was the sound of death talking right to me. The police arrived relatively quickly, but any quickly would have been too late for this particular gun enthusiast who had just given up on everything. I sat on a curb outside the house, on the street, backed by the glaring yellow of police tape. I sobbed all of the tears that were ever built into my body. Dave, who had helped in the past, came by on a scooter inadvertently and stopped to hold me up and down. A vigil formed shortly thereafter with friends from work mostly and their partners, wringing their hands about what to do. What do you do when the police and the paramedics are in your backyard trying to revive your dead husband? What do you do?
I'm Barbara Stimoli and I'm from Udine, Italy. I'm Tita, I'm from Milan, Italy. I'm interested in how rocks can constrict and limit the body, and so then I'm interested in the dance and the freedom that ropes can give after being untied.
Suzie Buchholz. I'm from San Rafael, California. These are some of the paintings I've made since I've been here. These were all blank when I got here. It's about sort of giving expression to my experience of being a human and living. And often it's very joyful and passionate, and sometimes it's sad. But it takes me a really long time to make a painting, so almost all those emotions are in every single one of them.
My name is Beldan Sezen, and I'm living in Amsterdam in the Netherlands. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm a graphic novelist. And so words and images, and I was working on my book, which it's called To Separate the Body from the Machine, and it's about my work as a caretaker for a man who lives in a wheelchair. The difficulties I encounter while we're working together, and it's not so much about him or me, but we meet in a space which is mostly filled with pain and his will to live. Thanks to this place, which gives me all the space and the time and the quietness, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. So I did